Hello and welcome. Today's video will be over the Shadow Invader, a small off-road vehicle from the Starcom line of toys. This Shadow Invader has a problem of winding up, and when you let it go, it won't go anywhere really. I have a suspicion that the back end where the motor is, the wheels are too loose to be able to grab on to the gear that winds up the toy. We're going to have to open this little Invader up, at least its rear end, and figure out what's going on. From what I can see, the motor seems to be fine. It's just these rear wheels are not firmly in place to be able to interact well with the parallel gear to wind up the toy. I've never taken one of these apart, so I think I just see one screw. Let's try and figure this out. Well, trying to pull this apart, I can see that there's a pin that runs the length of this housing assembly that holds the wheels and the motor in place. I'm going to take my screwdriver, see if I can drive out that pin that runs the length of the vehicle, or the width of the vehicle. It seems to be working, and as I can pull this assembly apart, I notice that there's not a solid axle holding these two rear wheels in place. I guess they're held on each side independently. Well, here's the motor. You know, it's kind of funny. I just bought a toy that winds up like this from the Goodwill, and I took it apart, and this is the exact same motor that was in it. So it's nice to see I have a spare in case that ever conks out on me, or at least I have parts. This is great. If you ever need a motor, just go down to the Goodwill, get yourself a toy for 50 cents that winds up in the same manner, and there you go. That's cool. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at this side of the assembly that holds the left wheel, and removing this plate, which is nice. It just comes out of there. Let's look at this wheel and see why it's so loose. It looks like it's pressure fitted with a pin. Each wheel has a pressure fitted pin. I suppose I could just push that pin back in and it'll be fine again. I think I'll use the bit extension from my toolkit here. Oh great, I have screws inside my extension. Okay, this is good. The extension fits right over the pin, and I'll just get my hammer and just hammer that thing back in. Wow, that seemed to work nicely. Wow, this is going to be easy. Nice. Wow, this toy is going to make up for all the trouble I had with the blast truck. Thank you, Starcom. Thank you. It looks like the left side of this toy, the tire is going to be just a little looser than the one on the right, but I guess that's okay. I mean, that's as much as I can push that pin in, anyways. Okay, this looks like another successfully easy repair. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.